Hey there again, Chris here, Old Guy Eats. I am here in front of Bonnie's Donuts, and I'm here getting ready to meet Greg Wilson, Savage Eating. We're here to take on Bonnie's 5-pound cinnamon rolls. I've had these before. They are absolutely phenomenal. Bonnie's is amazing. There's a reason they've made national news many times, and a lot of food reviewers have come here. The food is phenomenal. Natalie, Lee, owners, they make everything with love, and you can taste it. It's great. I can't wait to get in there and get my 5-pound cinnamon roll and get started. This was pretty cool. I was invited back to record the making of the giant cinnamon rolls, starting from mixing the dough, mixing the icing, as they laid the dough out and prepped it and rolled it out. The one thing that we didn't wait for is we didn't wait for the dough to rise. So ultimately at the end, after these bake, they're probably not as big as the cinnamon rolls normally would be. But the process of rolling out the dough, prepping it with an egg wash and cinnamon sugar, then cutting it up and rolling it, cooking it, really cool process. The secret really lies in kind of the dough, the icing, and the recipes that they use, and none of that I was privy to. Just a phenomenal product. Natalie and Lee, the owners of Bonnie's Donuts, they are just amazing people, so friendly, so generous. Really shout out to them. I know it's the love that they put into this that makes this shop so popular. There you go. Hey there, Chris here again. Here with Greg Wilson, Savage Eating. Greg the Savage Wilson. We are here at Bonnie's Donuts. We're here to take on 5-pound cinnamon rolls. I have a cinnamon roll with bacon and blueberry, and he's got their traditional cinnamon roll. It's a local donut shop here for me. Everything here is phenomenal. I love it. So I was thrilled when Greg wanted to come here and do this challenge, that we get to do this together. Come back and try this again. I've eaten these before, never finished one in one sitting, but today's a first. So Greg, you're in for a treat. I think you're gonna love this. The cinnamon rolls, like I said, phenomenal. I've had that, so hope you're looking forward to it.
Sounds good. Just to give you an idea how big these are, this is Bonnie's average cinnamon roll.
And those cinnamon rolls are bigger than most.
And as you can see, these are pretty good size. No real time limit. This is just something that we wanted to do. I got kind of sick of burgers. Chris never gets sick of burgers. I just wanted something, new flavor. I've never done a pastry this big. I have done a 7-pound pizza, but this is a 5-pound cinnamon roll. Once again, like Chris did say, we're at Bonnie's in League City, Texas, and they are nice enough to make these 5-pound cinnamon rolls for us. We're going to see how quickly we can eat them. I'm not really going to rush just to see how it goes. It may go down quicker than I think. But we're going to start here in just a second as soon as I can get my timer on. And we are going to...
Take that one away.
There we go. You can, yeah.
You want to count us down?
All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. These things are
Did you start your timer?
Yeah. Yeah, it's started.
So good, just like I remember. I love Bonnie's Donuts. It is always delicious. And for me, I've had a giant traditional cinnamon roll. I've had one of their giant apple pie cinnamon rolls. I've had a pumpkin spice cinnamon roll that was giant. I've had a lot of them, so this time I decided to try something different. I said bacon and blueberry. Phenomenal.
Guys, these are so thick. But what is amazing, it tastes just like a small cinnamon roll. They know how to cook the giant stuff. A lot of restaurants do not know how to cook the giant stuff. They just throw it in and come out. It'll be either overcooked or even worse, undercooked, because undercooked's gonna make you sick. But these things are great. It's not going on super quick, but it's gonna be very enjoyable.
The cream cheese icing with the bacon and the blueberry, it really was an awesome combination. This was phenomenal. Correct me if I'm wrong, nearly every week Bonnie's, Natalie and Lee, they've got different specials. So it's not always the same donuts and cinnamon rolls week to week. They'll post that on their Facebook as to what they've got when they've got new things coming or old favorites coming back. If you've never tried the bacon cream cheese or blueberry or their apple pie or something like that, if you see those in the display window, get them. They're worth it.
You're definitely gonna have a sugar high. I've never had sugar high, but this has definitely got a lot more sugar than the ice cream I've eaten in the past.
I've already eaten like a quarter of it. Wow.
It's good.
3.5 minutes in. So far so good. I feel like a kid in a candy store. This is so good. Worth the drive?
It's a drive, but
See how you feel on the drive back.
right. With the sugar.
Yeah, sugar has been my bane in the past, which is why I've never finished one of these.
It's just so sticky. I don't know how you're going barehanded.
I'll wash my hands when we're done. You've probably seen in other videos. Overall, I tend to be a pretty clean eater.
How's it tasting, everybody?
Tastes
Good.
awesome. I always do. I'm just looking at how much you've eaten. Wow. You said you weren't eating fast. Impressive.
Just enjoying the tamales, man. Tamales don't cook too well.
There you go. You may have heard Greg. He's not looking forward to the tamale competition that's coming up. Apparently the tamales aren't very good. But today he gets to enjoy something really good. These are good. Not being a professional competitive eater, I pick and choose the challenges of the foods that I like and I want to eat. And no dunking breads or anything like that. It's all good. What's up? Petty Eddie Eats that has come down here as well. Really appreciate that. I will put Greg's information as well as Petty Eddie Eats information in my description. You'll probably see a snippet or photo of this on his site as well. Phenomenal food photographer. He's reviewed some absolutely amazing looking places that I can't wait to get up. He's north of Houston, Conroe area. Can't wait to get to some of those places.
Maybe that taco challenge. See if we get that one going.
Another shout out to Eddie of Petty Eddie Eats. Check out his pages on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of great food content. A lot of really, really good barbecue, tacos, all sorts of great foods that he's got highlighted there. And one of the things that you may have heard that was just mentioned, one of the restaurants that he'd highlighted may actually start a food challenge. Tacos, burgers, you know, it looked really delicious. So looking forward to that sometime here in the future. And again, go check out Eddie's Facebook and Instagram pages.
Chris, you getting it down there, sir?
I'm trying. It's getting really sweet. I tend not to eat a lot of sugar or sweet food, so these challenges with a lot of sugar really are difficult for me.
What's the time by chance? I'm just curious. 15 minutes? You okay?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
getting very sweet.
Can I get another water? Just a regular water? Yeah. I always do Diet Coke, but it's so sweet I don't need the Diet Coke.
Yeah, unsweetened iced tea. Something to cut the sweetness of the cinnamon roll.
Thank you, sir. Uh-oh.
A little over halfway eaten, or halfway gone, and it's still really good.
We're live from Bonnie.
A little over halfway done, and it's still delicious.
Very good.
It may still be really good, but don't get me wrong, the sugar is starting to take a toll on me.
Greg, what's the worst thing you've had to eat in contest?
Besides tamales, spam.
Oh,
Out of the can.
I could imagine, yeah.
How much?
I ate 5 pounds of spam in 8 minutes. It was a pro show at Circuit America.
I'm impressed with the 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, right, exactly. I had diabetes years ago. This is definitely the first thing I did for sure. There's no way. I definitely did that.
You got it, Chris. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, Chris,
You got this.
You're almost there.
Definitely getting harder. At this point now, I've eaten more of this giant cinnamon roll than I've ever eaten of any one of these giant cinnamon rolls, fritters, or anything like that in a single sitting. So I am pretty pumped at this point. So Natalie, thank you for allowing us to do this. It's phenomenal.
How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Not bad, just so sweet.
Let's see how I feel in an hour or so, maybe less. I think this is more than I've ever eaten in one sitting.
First live video. You're here live at Bonnie's Donuts. Watching these two gentlemen take down a 5-pound cinnamon roll. You guys want to introduce yourself real quick? This is my official page here.
Chris, OldGuyEats. I love Bonnie's. I'm local here.
Guys, I'm a little bit late. They're obviously halfway through their donuts. They're the cinnamon roll, so they're a little slow to set.
My name is Greg. I go by Greg Savage Eating with Major League Eating. I'm currently the #1 eater in Texas and currently ranked number 24 in the world by Major League Eating at this time. Bonnie's is very good. This is the most sweets I've ever had in one sitting. So I've had 8 pounds of ice cream. This is a lot sweeter, like Chris had told me.
Since Greg was coming down here, I had reservations about trying to eat one of these things all in one sitting, but Greg was coming down here. I couldn't resist coming back to Bonnie's and doing this again and trying. Yeah, 5 pound, 10 pound, Texas sized fritters. Texas-sized donuts. Texas-sized cinnamon twists. They're huge. If you look at my Facebook page, you'll find these pictures. I've had all of those. And the one that I haven't had is their Texas-sized Long John that they've recently made. And it looked like a beast. I'm looking forward to getting that sometime too. It won't be eaten in one sitting. I think the Long John came out 7.5 pounds. If you're not familiar with the Long Johns are long chocolate ice donuts that are cream filled. They look a lot like eclairs, but they're donuts. Really good.
Greg's knocking it down. Look at that.
Oh wow.
You got it, man.
Thanks, Chris.
At this point in the challenge, Greg's almost done, and I've probably got a little bit over a quarter of it left. I'm getting there though.
Almost there, guys. 2 pieces. 2 big pieces.
And more than a quarter.
You got about a quarter left there, but you got it.
You can do it, yeah.
Probably more than I've seen you eat in one sitting though. For
It's definitely more than I have ever eaten of the, whether it's the giant cinnamon rolls, fritters,
Donuts.
cinnamon twists, the donuts. This is definitely more than I've eaten in one sitting.
It's a lot of bread. And a lot of sugar.
25 minutes in, at this point I've slowed down considerably. We're going to zip through this as Greg is almost finished. He is just about there. He is not one that likes to fail. You're almost there.
Last bite, guys. Good luck.
All right. Congratulations, Greg. Oh,
He's like, oh, okay.
You got it, Chris. You got this.
a little more time will tell.
Okay, that's fair. I think you keep going until you decide if you're gonna call it.
Well,
Your timer's still going on, right?
I'm impressed, Greg. That was amazing. That cinnamon roll's a monster, and I'm struggling. Ooh.
You know me, Chris. I don't like to lose.
No, you did a great job. Phenomenal.
You almost got it.
I'm pretty happy with how much I've eaten so far. Still going. Alright, less than a quarter of this to go, and I am trudging along slowly. But I'm still eating. Whew. Really impressed.
You got it, my man.
I knew
You just got to keep eating.
how hard this was going to be going into it. I think I've had about a dozen of these giant treats.
Well, you were just as excited about this as I was.
Absolutely. I always look forward to coming here. Alright. I am throwing in the towel. This will be one more of these that I haven't finished in one sitting. But that being said,
You like the competitive eating?
There's not a lot left. This is more than I've ever eaten
watch
before in
YouTube?
one sitting.
YouTube, yeah.
So, I'm thrilled with how I did. I was certainly worried about this coming into it, especially since I've had these before. Really happy with the amount that I've eaten, but I can't finish this. It's too much for me. Anyway, it's still phenomenal though. Still phenomenal.
That's
said-
your YouTube thing?
I do want to thank Natalie and Lee,
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Bonnie's Donuts, for hosting us here. I can't say enough good things about them. If you're in the area, stop in, give them a try. You won't be disappointed. Everything here is phenomenal. This is, this was a tough one. Sugar is my bane. It's sweet, and it's the sugar that has done me in, I think. I can't finish this. I want to thank Eddie Eats as well for coming down and watching this. Like I said, I will put a link to his channel as well. A lot of phenomenal food content. Montgomery County area, up north of Houston, Conroe. He's highlighted a plethora of really great restaurants.
Shout out, Chris.
So, yeah, check it out. If you ever needed a place to go eat there, check it out. A lot of great places. And Greg, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad I got to come join you on this. There's a reason you're the #1 in Texas, because I've tried these many times and have never been successful. I am amazed, not surprised. I expected you to finish this. You killed it. You did great.
You sold me that big ass omelet first time you met me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Supposed to be 6-pounder, it's 8-pounder.
So, thank you. With that, I'm out. This is great.